get going, I'm just going to go over a few housekeeping things. In the back where most of you came in, right over there, there's restrooms. So if you have to go, they're open. The Coca-Cola machine has some waters in there, so if you need a water, feel free to help yourself. And then earlier today, we did a number of department awards. So in your program, there's an insert with all the students who received awards earlier today. So about 6 o'clock, we're going to have our seniors walk in, and then we'll start the program from there. Thank you.
Stuck inside these four walls, sent inside forever, never seeing no one nice again like you.
Good evening and welcome to Quaboag Regional Middle High School. My name is James Joinville, class advisor for the class of 2025. At this time, we ask that you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance by class of 2025 Vice President Parker Tunley, followed by the national anthem sung by Senior Abigail Jolin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Parker and Abigail. Next, I would like to introduce Richard Tracy, class of 2025 president.
Good evening, family, friends, and honored guests, and welcome to the class of 2025's Evening of Recognition. My name is Richard Tracy, and I am the class president of the class of 2025. We're gathered here tonight to recognize the students in the senior class who are members of the National Honor Society, and as well to announce scholarship awards. On behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to thank the scholarship presenters, faculty members, and guidance department for presenting tonight. At this time, I'd like to announce our superintendent, Mr. Stephen Duff.
Good evening. Welcome to Quaboag's Senior Award Ceremony for the class of 2025. I feel very privileged and honored to stand here in front of you to acknowledge the achievements of our resilient students who have made both QRMHS and their families proud. This program is held to recognize the young talents who have made immense contributions to our school and the community as a whole. These students exhibit qualities that will not only help them in achieving their future goals, but also model the excellence of a Quaboag education. The goal is to recognize the extra talent and excellence that our students have demonstrated over the course of the last 13 years. Today, we will celebrate the achievements of our students. Also, I would like to address the students who will not receive any awards tonight. Do not lose hope, as this is not the end of everything, and there will be many more opportunities coming your way to prove your resolve. You have met the graduation requirements, and you receive your high school diploma on Saturday. And to me, as we have talked about that being your last academic award, is the greatest award that each of you have earned. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our tremendous staff and remarkable students for making Quaboag one of the top schools in the area. At this time, it is my distinct honor to introduce the class of 2025's valedictorian and salutatorian. The salutatorian for the class of 2025 with a grade point average of 4.82 is Nora Schwenker. The valedictorian for the class of 2025 with a GPA of 4.83, Nora Pennington Russell. Clearly, I was not the valedictorian, putting it on backwards there. Sorry about that, Nora. I'd like to introduce at this point the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship recipients. The John and Abigail Adams Scholarship is awarded to the students who scored in the top 25% of their class on the 10th grade MCAS test at Quaboag Regional High School. The John and Abigail Adams Scholarship provides tuition waiver to students who enroll in any Massachusetts college, university, or community college. The following students are this year's recipients of the John, Abigail, and Adams Scholarship. I would ask that they stand up and we hold our applause till the end. Avianda Andrioli, Jacques Boulet, Lila Broadley, Kason Carpenter, Parker Chaffee, Skylar Cook, Allison Duzlak, Emily Ford, Lauren Grover, Abigail Jolin, Elise Kopek, Dante Martino, Nora McElroy, Samuel Avecca, Nora Pennington Russell, Joseph Reynolds, Nora Schwenker, Liam Smith, Richard Tracy, Parker Tunley, Sebastian Velez Baldazan. Congratulations. It's now my privilege to announce the Superintendent Scholar Award. This year's recipient of the Superintendent Scholar Award is an outstanding young woman who has excelled here at Quaboag in all of her classes. She has taken 5 advanced placement classes this year alone and 9 total classes during her high school career. This is in addition to almost every single honors course that we offer. At this time, we would like to acknowledge Nora Pennington Russell on awards night for this academic excellent achievement. Please welcome Senior Class Advisor, Mr. Joinville, to present the National Honor Society stoles.
It is now my pleasure to recognize our graduating members of the Lucy Stone chapter of the National Honor Society. The students who will receive their blue National Honor Stoles tonight have been active members of our chapter and continue to uphold the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These students also embody Quaboag's core values of community, opportunity, academic excellence, and responsibility. They have served as role models to our students, given service to our schools and to our communities, given service to our schools and town communities, and have held the highest standards of conduct as they have served in the various ways throughout the year. When I will call forward each of the chapter's officers to receive their stoles, and then I will call up the members in groups of 5. So after each officer, please give them applause, and then I'll do groups of 5. And helping me this evening is our new chapter president, Cam Olivo. President Abigail Jolin. Vice President Sidney Tracy. Secretary Avienda Andrioli. Treasurer Lila Broadley. Historian Parker Tunley. Parliamentarian Nora Schwanker. Public Relations Allison Duzlak. Members Richard Tracy, Nora Pennington Russell, Caitlin Swistak, Joshua Leeming, Isabel Aberly. Jacques Boulet, Samuel Carrasco, Parker Chaffee, Skylar Cook, Lauren Grover. And Emily Hubble, Dante Martino, Erin McGrath, Blake Merrill, Sebastian Veliz Baldazan. Please welcome Ms. Rosemary Dumas and Ms. Michelle Dumas Mikulak to present the Kevin M. Dumas Memorial Scholarship.
Okay, so the Dumas presenters are not here tonight or right now, so we're going to go to the next presenter. That's from the American Legion. So we're going to welcome Commander Richard Kemp, Senior Vice Commander Jeff Nickerson, Junior Vice Commander Renee Berthium, Dave Tebow and Vice President of the Auxiliary, Carol Pagnoni, to present the Beatrice Brayman, John E. Adams, and Sons of the American Legion scholarships.
Good evening. My name is Dave Tebow, Commander of the American Legion Post 244. I'm joined here tonight by Senior Vice Commander Jeff Nickerson, Junior Vice Commander Rennie Berthume, Commander of the Sons Richard Kemp. Okay, we're supposed to have two more. That's okay. Anyways, first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. You have accomplished a goal that you should be very proud of. Good luck in all your future endeavors. Work hard. Always be positive and kind. Most of all, be respectful to all the people you will meet on your journey. Today is more than just a ceremony. It's a milestone. It marks the accumulation of years of hard work, late-night study sessions, and the unwavering determination that brought you to this moment. Today you stand on the threshold of the future, waiting to be shaped by your dreams and ambitions. At this time, I would like to ask if there is any students in this class that are going to be joining the military. Nobody this year either? Okay. We're here tonight to present some scholarships. First, we are going to start with the Beatrice L. Brahman Scholarship from the Auxiliary. Goes to Madison Nielsen. Next, we'll be doing the Adams Cooney Frew Legion Scholarships. The recipients are Caitlin Swistak, and also we have Logan Quarter. Congratulations to both of you. Now we'll be calling up Jeff Nickerson to do a presentation of the Sons of the Legion Scholarship, along with Richard. Come.
Get it. Okay. Good evening, everybody, and big congratulations to the class of 2025. As you prepare to graduate and shape your futures, remember the values of service, responsibility, and community. And as you step into the next chapter of your life, remember this: asking questions is one of the most important tools that you have. Whether you choose college, a career, or military service, questions lead to growth, understanding, and opportunity. They help you learn from others, avoid mistakes, and discover new paths. So don't be afraid to ask. Curiosity shows strength, not weakness, and it's how leaders are made, ideas are born, and progress begins. So as you move forward, stay curious, stay bold, and keep asking. The American Legion encourages you to lead with honor and give back and never stop learning. In addition to the American Legion Scholarship that Commander Tebow just awarded, our Legion Post also awards another scholarship from the Sons of the American Legion. And to present these awards, I would like to introduce the commander of the Sons of Post 244, Commander Richard Kemp.
Hello, everybody. This is a very special day or graduation for these guys. I'd like to say one thing. Don't be afraid to ask for a ride. You're all gonna, I know what's going on. Everybody likes to have a party, and it's so important that nobody has a casualty. It happens every year, and it's sad. So don't be afraid to ask. Get a ride home. So now I'd like to present these scholarships. The first one I'd like to present is to Skylar Cook. And the second scholarship is to Nora Swanker.
On behalf of the American Legion, we'd like to say thank you all for coming, and most of all, congratulations to you guys. Rock on.
All right, so at this time, I'm going to welcome Ms. Rosemary Dumas and Michelle Dumas-Mikulak to present the Kevin M. Dumas Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. It is with great pleasure that we are here today to present the Kevin M. Dumas Memorial Scholarship. I'm Kevin's sister, and this is Kevin's mom. Kevin was a student here at Quaboag Regional High School, and he graduated in the class of 1988. Kevin was a thoughtful, hardworking individual, but he also knew how to have fun. His easygoing nature, sense of humor, and ever-present smile made him many lasting friendships. No one could pack more living into a 24-hour day than Kevin could. But no matter how busy he was, he always found the time to help anyone who needed him. His generosity and thoughtfulness had a tremendous impact on the lives of all those he touched.
We are honored to present this year's scholarship to someone who shares Kevin's outlook on life. The recipient of this year's $2,000 award is Nora Pennington Russell.
I'm going to present the North Brookfield Savings Bank Scholarship. Since 2010, North Brookfield Savings Bank has provided scholarships to our local graduates. It is our mission to support the communities that we serve. Providing financial assistance to college-bound seniors is just one way that we promote financial wellness as students start their next chapter. On behalf of the North Brookfield Savings Bank, I would like to congratulate all of the graduates on your hard work and accomplishments. We wish you the very best in your future endeavors. This year's scholarship recipient is Nora Pennington Russell. The next presenter will be Karen Shepard from Quaboag.
On behalf of Quaboag, it is my pleasure to present this year's scholarship to Lila Broadley.
Please welcome Heather McCusick to present the Mrs. A's Kids, the Barbara Alexander Memorial Scholarship.
for having me here tonight. My name is Heather McCusick. Some of you may know me as your third grade teacher, or even as your second favorite teacher, Evan. I am privileged to be here tonight for my 8th year presenting a scholarship in my mother's honor. And what an honor it is for the friends and family of Mrs. Barbara Alexander, a special education teacher who gave 31 years to West Brookfield Elementary School and the Quaboag Regional School District, to be here tonight to continue her legacy. Usually, I say a little something about my mom, Barbara, also known as Mrs. A. Tonight, instead of talking about my mom, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about her classroom and ask you and our graduates to reflect with me on a phrase we all know, when pigs fly. This phrase has special meaning to me and hopefully to many of her former students because my mom had a flying pig in her classroom. At first, any visitor might have just thought it was a flying pig, a whimsical decoration. But it was more than that. It was a visual reminder of the saying, when pigs fly. It served as a reminder that anything could happen in that classroom and that the dreams of Mrs. A's kids were attainable. This scholarship, this night, this event of graduating high school is a symbol of hope and a testament to that fact that nothing is truly impossible when you put your mind to it. Whether it's pursuing higher education, a career, or going out and following your passion, each and every one of you here tonight has a valiant drive to make a difference in our world. It is with this shared determination that you can turn the phrase, when pigs fly, from a symbol of impossibility into a symbol of possibility and limitless opportunity. Dream big, take risks, and know that you have the grit and resilience in each of you to reach your potential. When times are tough, as they inevitably will be, dig deep and remember the flying pig as you embark on your journey beyond Quaboag, embracing all that the world has to offer. With that being said, I would like to congratulate and celebrate Avienda Andrioli as the 2025 Mrs. A's Kids Scholarship recipient for embodying the qualities Barbara loved and valued. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Usually the check is like right here. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'll also be presenting tonight on behalf of the Knights of Columbus. So it is my pleasure and privilege to present the Our Lady of the Sacred Heart Knights of Columbus Council of West Brookfield, Warren, and Brookfield Alexander Cordy Memorial Scholarships to 2 graduating seniors, each for $1,000. The recipients this year are Nora Pennington Russell and Nora Schwanker. The next presenter will be Lieutenant Kyle Slajewski from the Warren Firemen's Association.
It's a little warm in here, so I'm going to forego the 3 pages of speech I have prepared tonight. But on behalf of the Warren Firemen's Association, it's my honor to present our scholarship to Lauren Grover. Derek, if you can Photoshop like 20 pounds off, it'd be great.
So the next presenter last year, I had the privilege to introduce him as officer, and in a year's time, he is now sergeant. So this time, I'd like to welcome from the Warren Patrolmen's Association, Sergeant Charlie Williams.
Good evening. On behalf of the Warren Police Patrolmen's Association, we would like to congratulate the class of 2025. This year's scholarship recipient is an outstanding student who will be studying criminal justice at the Fitchburg State University in the fall. At this time, I congratulate Juliet Booz as this year's recipient for the Warren Police Association Scholarship.
The next presenters, before they come up, I want to just say a thank you to them. I approached them about offering a scholarship this year, and without hesitation, they not only offered one, but two scholarships. So from the West Brookfield Firemen's Relief Association and West Brookfield Emergency Management, I want to welcome Fire Chief Richard LaPierre Jr. to the podium.
First of all, congratulations to the Quaboag class of 2025. You're 3 days away, so congratulations. This year, West Brookfield Firemen's Relief Association created a scholarship for the first time for a deserving Quaboag student. We left our conclusion up to Mr. Urban, and I think he did well choosing this student. This year's recipient for the West Brookfield Firemen's Relief Association scholarship is Abigail Jolin. So, like the Firemen's Relief Association's scholarship, this is the first time we're doing the West Brookfield Emergency Management Scholarship. West Brookfield Management Association has created a scholarship this year for a deserving Quaboag senior. This year's recipient is Parker Tunley.
The next presenter will be from the Southbridge Police Department, Deputy Chief Jose Dinging, to present the Southbridge Police Department and the Southbridge Lions Club's scholarships.
On behalf of the Southbridge Police Department, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand in front of the class of 2025. Exciting. Each year we look to award this scholarship not only to someone pursuing a degree in criminal justice or law enforcement, but also someone who embodies the core values of integrity, service, and dedication to community. Today, we are proud to say we have found that individual. On behalf of the Southbridge Police Department, we select Sammy Carrasco as that recipient. I see that he has EMT cords. I'm going to make you a decision, police or fire. You're going to have to make it now before the scholarship. I'm just kidding. Also, on behalf, since you're up here, on behalf of the Southbridge Lions Club, you are awarded the Dr. George Casaubon Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations. So 2 for 1.
Next, I would like to welcome the Douglas family to present the Shane Douglas Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening, families, friends, school committee, and class of 2025. Tonight, we are presenting 2 scholarships from the Shane Douglas Memorial Scholarship Fund. As many of you know, we lost our son Shane in a tragic car accident 1,074 days ago on June 26, 2022. Shane was a beloved son, brother, grandson, nephew, friend, but he also was a Quaboag alumni from class of 2021. Shane was a fierce friend who loved life and was full of spirit. He was not afraid to go on his own path and was not bothered by what anyone else thought. He always had a smile and loved to laugh and make others laugh. He was a bit of a class clown who made the best of his time here at Quaboag. I hear that. He loved sports, especially football, played whatever coach needed him to play. He did not need to be a star player. He just wanted to be on the field making a hit. Football was a second family. This has carried down to all of Shane's brothers as well. Shane was not interested in going to a four-year college after graduation. He was more into the hands-on type of learning and working. This is why our scholarship is not just for the college-bound student, but also to the ones entering a trade or the workforce that needs assistance with licensing, testing, and such. To the students who may be pursuing a different, not so common type of education or career path. This year, we had several applicants making the decision difficult. We hope to continue to hand out scholarships in Shane's honor for a long time to come. We are incredibly grateful for the continued love and support the school and the community in Shane's honor to help this scholarship fund be possible. It has helped us through exceeding tough times during these last 3 years. We would like to present the first scholarship to a student whose essay exemplified things Shane would agree with, who is pursuing education and following their passion for it. Someone who is an entrepreneur, yet not even out of high school, already learning the value of hard work, time management, teamwork, and multitasking. The first scholarship goes to the student attending Rittner School of Floral Design. Congratulations, Isabel Aberell. The second scholarship is presented to a student who is a team player, a leader, and a role model for classmates. This student is also an avid lover of football, shows discipline, commitment, and leadership skills on and off the field. We see in this student a love for life, sports, and family, which was exemplified in Shane as well. Every Friday night, hearing the players yell, "Family on 3," is just an example of the bond these football teammates share. The second scholarship goes to the student attending the University of Cincinnati. Congratulations, Jack Morgan. All right, congratulations, buddy. Thank you. Congratulations, guys.
Next, I'd like to welcome Lisa Brunk from the Cougars Athletic Association to present their scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Lisa Brunk, and I'm the Secretary of the Cougars Athletic Association. It's an honor to be part of awards night tonight and to present the Cougars Athletic Association scholarships to two recipients. Scholarships are awarded to these two students who have demonstrated excellence in academics, community service, volunteerism with the Cougar Athletic Association, and dedication to the promotion of the athletic program while at Quaboag. These students are in good academic standing, have participated in a minimum of one varsity sport, or participated as a manager or interned in the athletic department during their tenure at Quaboag. This year's recipients' dedication to their teams, academics, and the Quaboag community demonstrate how deserving they are of this recognition tonight. The Cougars Athletic Association 2025 scholarships are awarded to Nora Pennington Russell and Parker Tunley. Congratulations. Congratulations to Nora and Parker and the graduates of the class of 2025. Thank you.
Next, please welcome Danielle Fountain and Dennis McGarry to present the Warren West Brookfield Youth Football and Cheer Family Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm here to present the inaugural Warren West Brookfield Youth Football and Cheer Family Scholarship Award for 2025. The WWBYFC Family Scholarship is awarded to 2 graduating seniors that participated in the WWBYFC program for at least 2 seasons. The candidates were asked to draft an essay where they explained what WWBYFC family meant to them and what it's meant to their early development as a student athlete. Before I announce this year's recipients, I would like to thank Danielle Fountain and Erica Bouchard for pulling this together and making this a reality after years of trying to pull it together. Also, I want to recognize all the parents, dozens of volunteers, local businesses that donate to our program, the high schoolers that volunteer their time to support the younger kids, usually before or after their own practices, and then again on game day, our game day EMT, Chief Lavoie, and last but not least, Mr. Duff and the Quaboag School District for their support of the WWBYFC program. I'm proud to announce this year's WWBYFC Family Scholarship recipients are Candace Wilcox and Cam Evans. You want to do something, Vanna? Congratulations. Congratulations.
Next, from the Quaboag Education Association, please welcome Ms. Kimberly Chafee and Ms. Laura Marino to present their scholarships.
Good evening. Congratulations to everyone in the class of 2025. It's amazing to me to see how much you have grown since 5th grade. Each year, the Teachers Union, the Quaboag Education Association, gives away several scholarships. Tonight, we are awarding over $1,000 in scholarships. QEA scholarships are awarded based on academic record and good school citizenship. Our first scholarship recipients certainly fit the bill. The first QEA scholarships goes to Joshua Leeming and Caitlin Swistak.
The next scholarship that the Quaboag Education Association presents is in memory of our colleague Claire Burke. Ms. Burke was a business teacher at Warren High and then at Quaboag Regional High School for over 40 years before she retired in 1971. She taught many parents, grandparents, and maybe even great-grandparents. This year's Claire Burke Scholarship goes to Fallon Rice.
The QEA Leadership Award is presented by the Quaboag Education Association to a student with outstanding leadership over the past 4 years. In addition, the selection is based on a student's dedication to academics and to school citizenship. This year's winner is Parker Tunley.
The Quaboag Education Association established this next scholarship in order of our colleague Miss Regina Coffey-Nickel. Ms. Coffey-Nickel demonstrated commitment, deep passion, sincerity, and love of teaching for her students over 20 years that she's taught at Quaboag Regional High School. Congratulations to Samuel Carrasco.
Our last scholarship is the Eleanor Castano Paquette, who grew up in Warren. She graduated from Warren High School and continued on to the Anna Maria College, where she earned her teaching degree for K-8. Her first teaching job was in the Palmertown neighborhood of Montville, Connecticut. That year, she got engaged, later married, and settled in West Brookfield with her husband. She continued her teaching career at Warren Elementary School. She continued to teach until her first child arrived. Ellie then became a stay-home mom. Her 3 children were each reading by the time they started kindergarten. When her youngest child was in school full-time, Mrs. Paquette went back to teaching. She became a Title I teacher at West Brookfield Elementary School, where she enjoyed the challenge of catching up a student that was 6 months or more behind. Often her efforts were very successful, and they not only caught up, but progressed beyond the benchmark. Mrs. Paquette later moved into her own classroom, teaching first grade. Her soft voice and kind words made her a favorite teacher to many. When her own children were out with her, they often teased her about being a celebrity, since so many past students had to stop and say hello to her. Mrs. Paquette retired from West Brookfield Elementary School in the 90s, leaving some big shoes to fill. She enjoyed her retirement years, still spending time with her teacher friends, family beach trips, and lots of time with her 7 grandchildren. Mrs. Paquette passed away this past August after a battle with Parkinson's and dementia. Her family knew how much her years of teaching in this district meant to her and how much she enjoyed helping her students succeed. In lieu of flowers, they asked that donations be made to the Quaboag Teacher Scholarship Fund in memory of her, a way to still help a student. It is with pleasure that we present this year's scholarship to the following student, Nora McElroy. Next, please welcome Phil Milgrom and Nancy Nowak to present the Centered Place Scholarship.
Come on. Hello, everybody. And class of 2025, congratulations. First of all, I checked my iPhone and the temperature dropped a couple degrees, so we're going to stick to our 3-page presentation. You saw it.
Good evening, everyone. Before we offer our scholarships, I want you to know that I'm a proud graduate of Quaboag Regional High School, class of 73. That's my cougar up there. I am grateful for the education I received here. My teachers prepared me well for college, my career, and my life. And I wish the same for all of you graduates, class of 2025.
I'm not a graduate of Quaboag, but I know a good school when I see one, and I was a high school teacher. One important criteria for appraising a school's performance is the quality and character of the students it graduates. Based on the 7 students who applied for our scholarship this year, I know this school is doing a fantastic job.
Our scholarship committee evaluated the applicants based on several criteria, including their desire to help others and make a difference in the world, locally or globally, their ability to overcome obstacles and hardship, such as what they might meet on their way to fulfilling their dreams, and their need for financial assistance to help them pay for their college education. All 7 applicants had a positive impact on their school and their local communities as volunteers and leaders. They were highly involved in athletics or theater and the arts. They also held jobs. And in spite of all the time they devoted to their various activities, all 7 still earned very respectable grades. In fact, 4 of the applicants had the top 4 highest grade point averages in their class. Given how well qualified and deserving these applicants are, it was a daunting task to determine who among them should receive our scholarship.
As we do every year, we organized a fundraiser to give our students, our clients, and even our family and friends a chance to build upon what our business could afford to contribute to the scholarships. And this year, we had the greatest response yet. I'm going to skip that paragraph. That one. Why? Okay. What touched us most is that not only did we receive a generous amount of donations from our local students, the students that live in the area, but also from students from other parts of the state and country who attend classes via Zoom. Students from Arizona, Delaware, Florida, Vermont, and Maine, and New York.
So tonight, we are delighted to announce that we are offering generous scholarships to every one of our applicants, with the amounts varying according to the financial needs of each student. Would the following students please come up and join us? Cora Nielsen. Skylar Cook. Nora Schwenker. Avienda Andrioli. Fallon Rice. Lila Broadley. And Nora Pennington Russell. So what? Oh, that's my part. All 7 of you are remarkable young women. You are hardworking, passionate, compassionate, and you all have honorable aspirations. I'm going to get better at this. It's your turn.
Before we give you the scholarships, I just want to, you probably agree with me that you wouldn't be here without the support you received from others. And first I want to honor your teachers and counselors here. I'd like them to all stand up. There's some here, right? Some teachers here? Counselors? Stand and be proud. Let's give them a hand. Yeah, the superintendent of all people who hired them. And also, second, but just as important, if not more, we want to honor the families and friends who help support and inspire you. Would you please stand up? Come on. We need to stand. If you can. So we'll hand them out.
Where's your camera?
I could, yeah. All right. Huh? Okay. Oh, we're going to welcome the superintendent, Stephen Duff, to present the next group of scholarships.
Turn the page.
And there you go. Okay.
It's my honor to present the Bell & Hudson Insurance Agency Scholarship. First, we want to thank all students that applied for the 6th annual Quaboag Regional Scholarship. We enjoyed reading each and every one of your essays. What an incredible, accomplished group. The Bell and Hudson Insurance Scholarship focuses on finding a student who has plans to continue their education, whether it be in a college setting, technical, trade school, or joining our military. We also appreciate an individual who participates in extracurricular activities and good citizenship. This year, we are so pleased to award our scholarship to Nora Pennington Russell. James F. McElligott Family Scholarship. The James McElligott Family Scholarship is made possible by a fund from the estate of Marguerite McElligott, a former teacher, college professor, a dean of women at Worcester State University, and a member of the Warren School Committee. This scholarship goes to Nora Schwenker. The John E. Madigan Scholarship Service Award. The John E. Madigan School Scholarship Award is given to a graduating senior for outstanding service to the Quaboag Regional High School. The Warren High Quaboag Regional High Alumni Association presents this award in memory of John E. Madigan. Mr. Madigan performed a great service to the association by serving as an officer faithfully for 41 years. This year's recipient is Emily Hubble. The Kim Thayer Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is offered in memory of Kim Thayer, a graduate of Quaboag Regional High class of 1991. This year's recipient is Avianda Andrioli. The Lindy Sue Hebert Memorial Scholarship. Lindy Sue Hebert passed away at the age of 12 from cystic fibrosis. Lindy was an honor student at Warren Community Elementary School. She was an avid reader and enjoyed sewing. The Warren Community Elementary School faculty and staff dedicate this award in memory of Lindy. This year's recipient is Skylar Cook. The Moulton Insurance Agency Scholarship. The Moulton Insurance Agency Scholarship is generously awarded to a Quaboag senior or seniors to help defray various upcoming college expenses. This award is based on the student's transcript, school activities, and community service of the recipient. This year's recipient of the Moulton Insurance Agency Scholarship is Jack Morgan. The Principal's Award. The Principal Award goes to a student who takes education very seriously and values the meaning of education. The Principal Scholarship Award this year is awarded to a student who came back to us this year, and I do have permission to say this, so I'm going to say it. He had a 1.67 GPA coming into his senior year, and he had left school to go work in the workforce. He came back over the summer, begged us to allow him to come back to school for his education, and he received straight A's, a 4.0 in his senior year. Alejandro Aponte Cruz. The Southbridge Credit Union Thomas Smallars Memorial Scholarship. This year's Southbridge Credit Union Thomas J. Smallars Memorial Scholarship recipient is Samuel Carrasco. Please welcome Mr. Eric Urban, Guidance Department Chairperson and District Safety Committee Chairperson, to present the next set of scholarships.
So before I present the next scholarships, I just want to say thank you to Nancy and Phil. I don't think they gave out the amounts, how much they awarded, but let's just say they gave out about 8 times of what they told me they would. So we started with one amount, and that went into the thousands, and I cannot say thank you enough. And Alejandro, good job, man. I'm proud of that kid. So the next scholarship actually just came to fruition a few weeks ago in the personal finance class of Mr. Rico. So this is a national scholarship which honors students who demonstrate a strong financial literacy skills and commitment to real-world learning. They have to go online to do some quizzes and some games, and then they become eligible for a $2,000 scholarship, actually. So there were only, I believe, 5 in the country that were awarded, and we have 2. So I'm not good at math, but I think that's like 40%. So tonight's recipients of this award are Nora McElroy and Elise Quaboag. The next one, anyone that comes in contact with me knows they're probably going to get shaken down for a scholarship. So this one's from my doctor, Hakeem Medical. So through the generosity of Dr. Michael Hakeem and Ware, I'd like to award a scholarship this year to Emily Ford. So Emily's going to be a nurse at Riviera University in Nashua, New Hampshire. She's going to do great things. So the next one I'm going to ask actually for people who might have had this person as an educator. Anyone in this room have Mr. Murray when you were in Warren Elementary School? Raise your hand. All right. So Mr. Murray passed away about a decade ago, and we've had some scholarship money. So we're going to award some scholarships tonight in memory of Mr. Murray. So Mr. Murray, as many of you know, was a longtime teacher, school administrator, police officer, police chief, firefighter, justice of the peace, and Marine veteran of both World War II and Korea. And more importantly, Mr. Murray is one of the nicest people that you will ever meet. This year's recipients will be majoring in elementary education, healthcare, and law, all things that were very important to Mr. Murray. At this time, I'd like to ask the following students to come to the podium to receive the first Joseph Murray Scholarship: Lila Bradley, Cora Nielsen, and Caitlin Swistek. Congratulations. You're welcome. Congratulations. You're welcome. Congratulations, Cora. The next student was a classmate of mine in the year of 1997. This is presented in honor of Michelle Skeese, who passed away shortly after graduation. She was a beloved student by all of our classmates and teachers. She showed strong determination and strength while battling cancer here at Quaboag as a student. This year's student, and Mom, get ready for a picture, is Isabel Aberley. The next scholarship is new this year. It's from the Quaboag Historical Society. The Quaboag Historical Society is proud to award a $1,000 scholarship designed to support high school seniors with a passion for history and a commitment to preserving the past. This scholarship aims to assist students planning to pursue higher education in any historical field. This scholarship is only offered to a student who resides in one of the Quaboag plantation towns of Brookfield, East Brookfield, New Braintree, North Brookfield, Warren, or West Brookfield. As you know, those towns that I just mentioned were part of the original Quaboag plantation settlement from 1660. Now, 365 years later, we are thrilled to announce the scholarship winner who will be studying law this year at Boston College, Lila Bradley. The next scholarship, and many of you might have had Mr. or Mrs. Reese as a teacher while you're here at Quaboag or West Brookfield Elementary. So through their generosity, every year they offer a scholarship. The Reeses were teachers for 34 and 35 years, respectively, in the Quaboag Regional School District. Education is very important to them, and like I said, they give a scholarship, and they're some of the nicest people that you'll ever meet. And I think we have a very deserving senior, Samuel Carrasco. The last scholarship for this set of scholarships is from the West Brookfield Parent-Teacher Organization. Every year, they, through their generosity, they offer a scholarship, and this year's recipient is Lauren Grover. Next, I want to introduce my helper tonight, Mrs. Griffin, to present the next set of scholarships.
The next scholarship is the Alice A. Cairns Business Studies Scholarship. Each year, this award is given to by Mr. Robert Cairns and Charles and Diane Moran in memory of Robert's sister, Alice. Ms. Cairns did not attend college, but was nonetheless successful in her lifetime as the result of her business education she received in high school. This award is given to a student that plans to study business and/or technology in a business-related major in college. This year, the scholarship is presented to Jack Morgan. The Brookfields Lions Club Scholarship. The Brookfields Lions Club extends congratulations to the class of 2025. This year, the scholarships sponsored by this group are awarded to Josh Leeming, and Fallon Rice. Dick Rosman Scholarship. The West Brookfield Asparagus Festival Committee is proud to award a scholarship in memory of Dick Rosman, who was a beloved member of the West Brookfield community who worked as a science teacher for many years before moving to West Brookfield. This year's recipient is Lila Broadley. The Fran Slowalski Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is offered in memory of Fran Slowalski, who taught in the Quaboag Regional School District for 28 years. This year's recipient of the award is Parker Tunley. The Michael T. Hurley Award. Named after the band director of the Warren High School's Boy Victory Band, this award is given each year to one senior who has contributed significantly to the music program at Quaboag Regional High School. This year's scholarship goes to Josh Leeming. The next is the Richard E. Shepherdson Memorial Scout Scholarship. The Richard E. Shepherdson Memorial Scout Scholarship is awarded in the memory of Dick Shepherdson by his family and Troop 118 of West Brookfield. Dick spent many years involved in Boy Scouts as a youth and later as an adult leader. The chosen recipients show traits consistent with the ideals of Scouting. These include character, service, and leadership. This year's recipient is Nora Pennington Russell. The St. Stanislaus Society Scholarship. Through the generosity of its members, the St. Stanislaus Society of West Warren is proud to award a scholarship to a young man who has worked extremely hard both in the classroom and on the stage during his school career. At this time, we would like to congratulate Dante Martino as this year's scholarship recipient. The Warren Senior Club Scholarship. The Warren Senior Club is pleased to provide this award to a deserving student to help with paying for college next year. The Warren Senior Club is proud to present this year's award to Jacques Boulet. Please welcome Senior Class Advisor Mr. James Joinville and Andrea Griffin and Julia Hanfield to the podium to present the KCJ Hanfield Memorial Scholarship.
Leadership, character, and service. These are just a few of the qualities that make up Casey Hanfield. In 2022, Casey first came to Quaboag as a member of the TMS group here overseeing the finances of the district. And during that time, he began to build relationships with members of the Quaboag community and rekindling our friendship when I saw him standing over there on his cell phone one fateful September afternoon. I said, "Is that Casey?" And sure enough, it was. In the fall of 2023, he became the next principal of Quaboag Regional Middle High School. And even though his time here at Quaboag was short, the impression that he left on this school and this community will be felt for a long time. His presence around the building was always a welcome feeling, and even though he was a pretty tall guy, he would quietly walk past classrooms, see what was going on, and had positive interactions with students and faculty on a regular basis. His caring nature and positive attitude were contagious to all the students around him, and how he served the students was something that those of us aspiring to be educators and educational leaders could and should look up to. Sitting in with the wind ensemble playing alto saxophone with Sebastian, taking up his usual spot at football games right behind the goalpost, something he always did while at Auburn, watching the football team play under the lights, being present for the National Art Honor Society induction are just some of the examples of who he was. He even went so far as to bring me a coffee on a Saturday morning in September of 2024 while I was the concert coordinator for the Mass All-State Festival, because he knew the amount of running around I was doing, and he brought me a coffee. In February 2025, he lost his battle with cancer, and with his family next to him smiling and being with him, never gave up until that final moment. But we know that moment is not the final. Through this scholarship in his name, we continue to honor his memory and his commitment to Quaboag and to education. Here with me to present the scholarship are Casey's wife, Andrea, his daughter, Julia, and his son, Griffin. And in the audience this evening are Casey's parents, James and Helen, Casey's brother, Corey, and Casey's sister, Kristen. The family is pleased to present $1,000 scholarships to two students who best exemplify the qualities above. These decisions were not made easy, and all of the recipients should be proud of the work that they have accomplished. Griffin, will you please come forward for the first recipient, Samuel Carrasco. And Julia, please present the second award to Fallon Rice. You can go. And Casey, we know you're here and watching over the class of 2025. Thank you. Please welcome back to the podium Mr. Urban.
So at this time, I'm going to ask a few students to stand. These are students who received scholarships from outside organizations not affiliated with Quaboag, say an employment company, a place of employment for a parent or a store, and in one case, a national organization. So I'm just going to ask those students to stand, and we can clap for them, and then they can have a seat. They don't have to come to the podium. The first student receiving an outside scholarship, and he's going to be honored soon, I believe, for that, is from the Southbridge Rotary Club, Samuel Carrasco. The next one we actually mentioned this morning, Madison Nielsen, she received the River East School to Career Scholarship. Next, I'll ask Nora Pennington Russell to stand. She received the Big Y Scholarship. And last but not least, this one's going to be an Eagle next year, Lila Broadley. She received the Hagen Scholarship, and this is for up to $60,000 over 4 years. So just got a few thank yous, and then we're going to be wrapping up the ceremony tonight. So first and foremost, I'd like to thank all of our scholarship donors, many of whom are Quaboag alumni, family of alumni, and community members. Your generosity year after year is truly appreciated, and words cannot appreciate how much we appreciate this as a school community. Tonight, it's probably our highest amount ever. We've announced over $100,000 in scholarships. I'd like to thank Lorna Fairbrother. She's the guidance administrative assistant. She's in the back. I'm going to make her wave her hand. She probably doesn't want to wave her hand, but she's going to wave her hand. This event, we start planning in November. And as you can see, there's some adjusting on the fly right up to the last minute. But we start this in November, reaching out to donors and communicating with donors. So it's a very long process. And without Lorna's help organizing and helping reach out, this wouldn't be possible. I'd like to thank Erica Griffin. She's one of my co-workers, and she also helped out tonight. I'm looking over there. He probably doesn't know I'm going to thank him yet. I'm going to thank Travis from Warren Community TV. He's got a nice setup there so he can broadcast this out to the community, both live and on the internet. And then the Quaboag Education Association Scholarship Committee, who helped make many of these decisions. And I gave somebody a front row seat tonight. And she didn't know I was going to do this, and now I hear her saying, oh my God. Miss O'Leary, stand up, please. So, side note, last year I changed how we do scholarships. A lot of it is online now with Google stuff. And poor Miss O'Leary printed it out, and she spent like $40 on this stuff just to print it out. She takes this so seriously, and every person, she really takes this seriously, and it means a lot to her. And it means a lot to me that Miss O'Leary puts as much work and effort and thought into this. So that's that. That's who I want to thank for tonight. Again, congratulations to all the seniors, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you to everyone that joined us tonight for this celebration. Thank you, and have a nice night.